Hey everyone, Tosi here. Today I have a flow. If you're a little limited on space, it's a quick 15-minute flow, so if you're ready for that, come and meet me on your mat. We are going to get started in a tabletop position. Make sure you're stacking your shoulders on top of your wrists and your hips on top of your knees. Ground strongly into your hands. Inhale, exhale, lift your spine towards the sky. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat pose. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, lift your tailbone in your chest. Exhale, arch your spine. Inhale. Exhale. Ground into your right hand. Inhale, lift your left arm high. Exhale, thread the needle. Place that hand in between the space. Drop your left shoulder to the ground. Reach your right arm towards the top of your mat. Hold and breathe. Take your big breaths. Feeling your ribs get wider as you inhale and a little smaller as you exhale. Bring your right hand back by your head. Inhale, reach your left arm high. Exhale, tabletop, plant your hand down. Inhale, reach your right arm high this time. Exhale, thread the needle, place it through. Drop the right side of your face down to your mat and walk your left fingertips towards the top of your mat. Feel this stretch in your upper ribs, maybe your upper back area. Take your big inhales and full exhales. And slide your left hand back by your head. Inhale, reach your right arm high. Exhale, tabletop position. Walk your hands about a palm print forward and shift your weight forward to a half plank position. In your half plank, your tailbone is slightly tucked down towards the ground. You're engaging in your core. Take a breath in. Hold with your breath out. Engaging our core early in class. Tuck your elbows in. Push yourself into a mini push-up and lift. Good tricep push-up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Bring the tops of your toes to the ground. Inhale, upward facing dog. Broaden through your chest. Exhale, lift your hips, push back, downward facing dog. Pedal yourself out. Drop one heel, drop the other. Allow the backside of your body to open up. And do whatever feels good in this moment. Lift your tailbone up towards the sky. Push your chest back towards your thighs. Continue your breaths. As you inhale, your ribs widen. As you exhale, your ribs come in. Maybe you shake your head yes and no. Inhale, lift your right heel towards the sky. Exhale, knee to nose, shift forward to a high plank position. Pull your knee in towards your nose, see if you can tap it. Inhale, right heel high. Exhale, knee to nose, bring it in. Last one, inhale, right heel high. Exhale, bring your knee into your nose and then step your hands your feet in between your hands at the top of your mat. Good, stack your right knee on top of your right ankle and drop your left knee down to the ground. Untuck your toe. Bring your right hand to the inside of your right foot and toe heel your right foot to the upper right corner of the mat. Sink your hips down and welcome to your runner's lunge. In your runner's lunge, your weight is shifting down in your hips to allow a stretch in your left hip flexor. Take a couple deep breaths here. Surrender your head and neck down. Toe heel your right foot back to the center of the mat. Walk your hands back and shift your hips back. Pull your right toes back towards your right kneecap and take your half splits stretch. In your half splits or your hamstring stretch, you should feel this in your right hamstring and your right calf area. Take a couple more breaths, allowing your body to sink into this posture with every exhale you take. Good. Rebend into your right knee. Take your left shin and parallel it towards the backside edge of your mat. we are going to take a modified warrior 2. For modified warrior 2, tee open through your arms, your right knee is bent. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Send energy out through your fingertips and take some lunges forward and back with your breath. Allow the inside of your left quad to feel this stretch. Let engage through your body. And set your left hand down onto the mat. Reach your right arm up and overhead. Straighten through your right leg. Go to rock star pose, modified rock star. Allow your body to feel big. Take your gaze up towards the sky. Feel the stretch in your right side ribs. And sweep your hand all the way back around to the top of your mat. Pull your right knee back to equal your left. Inhale, shift forward, half plank position. Good. Exhale. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, lift your hips, push yourself back, down dog. We'll take this all on the other side. Inhale, lift your left heel high. Exhale, knee to nose, squeeze it in. Inhale, left heel high. Exhale, knee to nose, squeeze it in. One more. Inhale, left heel high. Exhale, knee to nose, and then step your foot in between your hands at the top of your mat. Drop your right knee down. Toe heel your left foot to the upper left corner and place both hands to the inside of your mat for your runner's lunge. Untuck your back toe if that feels good. Hold and breathe. Continue to find your breath. Take a big inhale. Feel your ribs and your back ribs widen. As you exhale, feel your ribs come back to center. Shift your hips back, bring your left foot towards the center of your mat, pull your left toes back towards your left shin, and find your half split stretch. Now this pose can be a lot, so if you need to keep a little micro bend in your left knee, please keep that to protect your joints. Continue to find your breath, release through your neck. See if you can release through your shoulders. Bring your left foot down, walk your hands towards the center of your mat and bring your right shin parallel towards the backside edge of your mat. We'll take our warrior 2, modified warrior 2 on this side. So make sure your left knee is parallel to your left ankle. Let it tee out through your arms, squeeze your shoulder blades together and down your back and send energy out through your fingers. Find your shift forward and back. Feel that little stretch in your right thigh, your inner right thigh area. Good, and place your right hand down by your right shin. Roll your left arm up overhead. Take your modified rock star pose. Good, open your chest up towards the sky. Feel the stretch in your left hip flexor, the left side of your ribs. One more breath in. Exhale, walk your hands around towards the top of your mat. Pull your left knee back to equal your right. Inhale, shift forward, half plank. Good. Exhale, lower. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, lift your hips, push back, downward facing dog. Pedal yourself out a couple times. Then inhale, shift forward to a high plank position. Use your energy, your arms, your tricep muscles. Lower slowly all the way down to your mat. Untuck your toes. Bring your hands back towards your glutes, palms facing down, backs of your hands facing up. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, lift everything up towards the sky. Find locust pose. In your locust, you're sending energy back through your fingertips. Bring your pinkies in towards one another. Try to squeeze your feet in towards each other. Your gaze stays down to protect your neck. Squeeze through your glutes. Exhale, release it down. Windshield wiper your feet side to side to release through your low back. We will take this one more time, locust pose. So send your legs long, hands by your side. Inhale, Lift everything up towards the sky. Squeeze your shoulder blades. Send energy back through your fingertips. This stretch is so good to strengthen your low back, your glutes. Our low back is part of our core, so we need to make sure we're engaging this as well in our yoga practice. Exhale, release the opposite cheek to the ground. Windshield wiper your feet side to side. Find the release in your low back. See what feels good. Now bring your hands back underneath your shoulders. Push yourself up into a tabletop position. And then find your child's pose. Counter stretch here through our low back. This stretch is also really, really good if you have any low back pain during your cycle or just in general. Take a couple more breaths to come back into your body. Inhale, shift forward to a tabletop position. Exhale, lift your hips, push back, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right heel high. Exhale, half pigeon. Bring your right shin parallel towards the top side edge of your mat. Release your left leg long behind you and stand proud and tall with your chest. Focusing on our right hip, maybe your left hip flexor feels this a little bit. Once you've had enough of the proud chest, you can surrender down to sleep your pigeon if you'd like. You can come down to forearms, maybe move your chest down to the ground. Hold and breathe. We're slowing ourselves down today. Acknowledging all the work that you've put in class. Find your breath. Bring your hands back down to the ground. Bring your left toe to the ground. Lift yourself up. Counter stretch in your right leg, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Parallel your left shin with the top of your mat. Half pigeon on this side. Release your right leg long behind you. Feel the stretch in your left hip, maybe your right hip flexor, and keep your proud chest for a couple breaths. Inhale, widen your ribs. Exhale, find the release option to sleep your pigeon here. Bring your weight onto your forearms. Maybe your chest goes to the ground. Hold and breathe. Start to thank yourself for showing up today, taking this time to dedicate just to you, whether you're a mom, whether you're a sister, an aunt, a wife. It is hard to take time sometimes. And plant your hands down, bring your toes back to the mat. Counter stretch in your downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, look to the top of your mat. Exhale, tabletop position. Good. And just find your way into a seated position, however that looks to you. It does not have to be graceful. Bring your palms parallel towards the sky and slowly lower yourself down, engaging your core. Pull your knees into your chest, give yourself a hug, and rock and roll side to side. Stamp both of your feet, soles of your feet towards the sky, and grab for the outer edges of your feet. Widen your legs for a happy baby pose. In your happy baby, your goal is to keep your tailbone anchored into the ground to lengthen through your spine. And you can take this in stillness if that feels good, or you can rock side to side. Bring both knees in towards your chest, reset your spine, cactus out through your arms, and drop your knees over to your left side. We'll take a gentle supine twist. Keep your right shoulder anchored to the ground, and if both knees do not touch the mat or the ground, that's completely fine. You can place a pillow underneath your knees. The goal is to keep your shoulders both anchored onto the ground rather than bringing both knees to the ground. Feel this stretch in your low back. Inhale, bring both knees up towards the sky. Give yourself a hug, reset your spine. Cactus back out through your arms, and this time take your knees over to your right side. Keep your left shoulder connected to the mat. Find your deep breaths. As you inhale, your belly, your ribs expand. As you exhale, it all comes back to center. Notice if your mind starts to drift or if you relax your body throughout this practice today. Bring your knees back into center. Give yourself a hug. Good. One more time, the tightest squeeze. And then release your legs long beneath you, your arms to your side. And find your final resting posture, your Shavasana. In this Shavasana, see if you can soften through your forehead muscles, your cheek muscles. See if your shoulders can relax away from your ears. Notice if you can create space in between each vertebrae of your spine with every exhale you take. Resting is so important for the body and for the mind. And oftentimes people think that the best part of yoga is the movement. But the movement is all in preparation for your rest so that you can rest fully and completely in your body and mind. So if there's any Shavasana skippers out there, I really encourage you to acknowledge rest, know that you need rest, and know that rest is actually working for your good rather than taking away from productivity. Continue to find your breath here. Challenge yourself to stay present for the rest of this posture. Maybe that's counting your breaths, physically saying inhale as you breathe in and exhale as you breathe out. And when you're ready to find a little bit of movement, start to wiggle through your toes, roll through your ankles, wiggle through your fingers, and roll through your wrists. Take your head from side to side, awaken through your spine, and pull your knees into your chest and roll onto your favorite side using your bicep as a pillow. Now, this posture is called fetal position, which represents a new birth or a new beginning, much like a baby in a belly. So see what you learned in class today that you want to bring with you off of your mat. Use your top hand to push yourself up into a seated position. Thank you so much for flowing with me today. I had a great time. Bring your hands to heart center. Take a big breath. Good. Bring your thumbs to your mouth to find kindness in your words towards yourself and others. Bring your thumbs to your forehead to find kindness in your thoughts. And go in peace, yogis. Thank you so much for being here today. Have a wonderful rest of your day.